What's up, guys? Welcome back to the second part of the two-part songs of the week. So it's going to be the same deal. This one is just for this week that just happened. Go watch part one. If you haven't seen it yet, that was for the week prior, for September 20th. This is for the week of September 27th. So, yeah, we got 10 more songs for you. We're going to start it off with my first song of the week.
Part two of the songs of the week for today starts off with another Together song. I know we said with the Post Malone song, like, oh, there's not going to be any other ones, and there's literally two in the same day. But it's a Champ song, pretty good. I like it. I would say I'm excited and optimistic for the new album. I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, so
Their signals are good, not great.
Say is fine. Champ song. This is on a scale of for a Champ song. Right? Like, keep that in mind when I say it's fine. Like, I still enjoy it. On the scale of Champ songs, it's fine. And I feel like this one is probably a little bit better than Too Late to Say, but not by much. It's also fine on the scale of Champ songs. I'm waiting. Silver Cloud was pretty good. It didn't like wow me. Like the first single from Kings of the New Age was just Sound, and that wowed me. I was like, God damn, this song's really good. I'm really excited. Silver Cloud was good, really good. I enjoyed it. Too Late to Say is fine. This one is fine. So I'm interested to see how I'm gonna end up feeling about the album. Yeah.
I mean, just because like we've both experienced it with artists, just because the singles aren't blown away good, that um that the album itself isn't good, and it's also better that the album as a whole is going to be better instead of just the singles being really good. So I guess it kind of has that give and take idea. I think the song's good. For a Champ song, I would agree with that. I think it's good and on like the middle section of songs, I would say. But I don't like there also aren't any like bad songs from Champs other than like whatever the heck that song's called. Um so like
Time Machine.
yeah, like other than Time Machine. So it's like a fine Champ song, like you were saying, is still a good song.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you're talking about singles not necessarily meaning anything. Like I remember I was super nervous for a band I love that I haven't gotten to talk too much about on this channel because their music releasing has been weird. Water Parks, their album Fandom, I was super worried for it. So the first single was Turbulent, which I liked, and then there was Watch What Happens Next, which I really really liked, and then they dropped Reboot, which I was kind of like, well, not to give too much away about from my rankings, but I was kind of on it, and I got pretty nervous for the album. But I honestly, I love that album. So it ended up working out okay. I'm hoping that's going to be the case again here, but we'll see when it ends up releasing.
Yeah, yeah, I think is it this year or next year? Do you know?
I think I want to say it's in November.
Okay, I'm good with that. I mean, like I'm good like whenever it comes out, but like you know. But yeah.
Brave.
What?
No Brave.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
All right, and once again, we are going to head back to our regularly scheduled programming.
And then we watched it all crash. Sent chills down my heart and my spine. But I still want you to be mine. And if I underestimated anything you did for me, yeah. Cause I didn't know, cause I didn't know, cause I didn't know that love could feel this good. If I could rewind time, then I'll make you mine. You know, if I could be the one.
First song this week is Solar Drive at Night by Tory Lanez. This song really snuck up on me. It's not a song that you would typically think that I would gravitate towards. It's slower and very vocal reliant, but I absolutely adore it. Tory's voice sounds phenomenal, and the backing instrumentation creates a nice little slow vibe going on. It's more R&B than a song that I would typically gravitate towards, like I already mentioned, but something about it, man, it's phenomenal. Definitely go check it out if you have not heard it. Even if this isn't more of your style of music, you still may find yourself enjoying this song just like I do. So my first song of the week.
I built a home, waiting for nobody. It had the bones, but missing the arms around me. Now here you are, you got to my core, kicked down the door. I've had a home.
My first song this week is Homebody by Taylor Acorn. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I might just put her entire new album in here. I think it's fantastic outside of one song that we'll get to at some point when it comes to doing an album review of hers as a whole. I think she's a really, really underrated artist. I'm glad that she's getting a ton of recognition. Her new album is great. Please check this one out. It's definitely underrated.
I realize everyone's about you. Tell me, is it butterflies or nausea? Make my brain say spinning around you. Motion sick of all this.
My second song this week is Delusional by Sierra Annie. Sierra Annie just recently dropped another song following, it was a long time between the first song she dropped, whatever the song before Third was, and Third. But she didn't hesitate on this one, and I really like it. She changed up her promotional strategy. As Third, she promoted for like 9 years before she dropped. This one was a quick promote drop, and I like that way better because I'm not tired of the song by the time it comes out. So I liked the clip, but I really fell in love with the song, hearing the whole thing over and over again, to the point where, I don't know, I might like it more than Third at this point, just because I haven't heard it nearly as much. I think the hook is really catchy. Sierra Annie always has a great voice, and there's just a really great groove here. So again, showing love to a smaller artist. Definitely be sure to go check out Sierra Annie. She makes great music, and this is just another example of that. My second song of the week.
In my head with free rent. Yeah, I really wanna call right now, but I won't. It's all you got to do is pick up the phone. Tell me.
My second song this week is I Won't by Midge Tenpenny. So his album finally came out last week, this Friday. I was very excited about it. This was the first song that like really, really clicked for me, and was an instant favorite. I think this song made me save it in all of about 5 seconds just from that opening beat. Has that John Mayer style that I talked about last week, but with an even catchier chorus, which is really, really cool to see. I'm going to be doing a ranking of him at some point. I'm not entirely sure when, but be on the lookout for that and check this one out.
One day after forever and ever, in heaven, hell, or wherever, yeah, we would still be together. Spin you right round forever and ever, and we're the afterlife of the party.
My third song this week is Dancing on Our Graves by Voila. They're starting to release singles from their second half of the album that they came out with. It's the two-parter. I think this is an absolutely great one. It's super catchy. I love the guitars, and it's got a nice pacing to it. Glass Half Empty Part 2 releases on November 22nd, so hopefully there'll be more bangers from that one. I didn't love some of the... Well, that's not true. There are a couple other songs they've released for Part 2 were Straight Jacket, and then there was Train of Our Thoughts. I didn't love Train of Our Thoughts. I did like Straight Jacket, but I think this one is definitely better than both of those. But yeah, definitely show some love. This is another great entry from them.
Everything we did and said, I wanna hear it over and over again. One time, one night, you caught my eye.
My third song this week is One Hit Wonders by Maddie and Tay. They released an EP, I think it was either last week or the week before that. I didn't really give it a big listen to just because like I thought the other two singles that were on there were very okay. But I think this is the better one of, I think it was 5 songs that they released. I like the chorus a good amount. I think it's a solid song. It doesn't like blow me away at all. But for a Man and Tay song, it does what it needs to. I think it's good. You guys should check it out.
My fourth song this week is Final Nail by Taylor Acorn. Sean's girl. Sean loves Taylor Acorn, and I know he talked about a song from the album last week and another one again this week. I also enjoyed the album. As for why I didn't talk about one last week, I had other songs that I wanted to cover, and I wasn't sure which one was my favorite. There is one song on the album that I prefer to this one, other than obviously Greener. That the single that doesn't count, but Sean ended up picking it. I do prefer Birds Still Sing, or I guess maybe potential spoiler, but I still do enjoy this one quite a bit. It's a little bit heavier, but I like the pacing to it, and Taylor's voice sounds great. So just another classic pop punk entry from Taylor Acorn, a great song. And be sure to check out her new album if you have not already.
My fourth song this week is Chuck Taylor's by Keith Urban. So I was looking in my release radar this week, and I was like, is that a Keith Urban song in my release radar? It was, and honestly, it's pretty good. I really like how catchy it is. Love the acoustic guitar, like always. I didn't even know Keith Urban still made music after The Fighter. But apparently he has a new album coming out, or it is on the new album. I didn't actually look too far deep into it. But I like this song. And yeah, you guys should check it out.
My fifth and final song this week is Concrete Closure by Rain City Drive. Rain City Drive is a small band that I've actually never heard of before. The song popped up in my release radar, and I'm really happy it did. It's fantastic. It's got a great pop punk groove to it. Rain City Drive actually isn't that small at all. They have 1.6 million listeners. I don't know how I've never heard of them, but this song is phenomenal. It's more pop punk and has a great groove to it. You can't help but sing along. Yeah, I have nothing but compliments to pay. Be sure to check it out if you haven't heard it, and it's my fifth and final song of the week.
My final song this week is Ola by Fillmore. Um, Fillmore like kind of fell off the face of the planet. It seems like he kind of stopped releasing music. He released an album at the beginning of last year. I haven't listened to it, but I probably need to at some point. But he made a lot of things in 2021 or 2022. I don't remember. But he made this song last week, and it's honestly really catchy. It has like a kind of an island vibe to it. Nice EDM drop with it that I really enjoy. I've always liked Fillmore's voice, so a little bit of a new one that I would recommend for you guys. That is going to wrap up songs of the week for this week. Sorry, we skipped last week. I was out of town, so I wasn't able to do that. So that's why there's two on the same day for you guys. But for what's coming down the pipeline next, my artist is not going up on Sunday. It is going up the week after, just because Brett's super slammed with school stuff. And we had a lot of things going on with me being out of town and stuff like that. So you guys will get that on the 6th. And then back to the regular scheduled program on the 20th for a Together artist. Super fun. Looking forward to that. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Peace.